Yo, what's going on, everybody? AB Media 83 here, and today we're going to be talking some politics and some other stuff too. So, uh, give a few minutes for everybody to come in. Turn on Don't Disturb, and we're going to get this show started in just a little bit. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Just getting set up here on my phone. Right, let's see. But yeah, there's some topics I want to cover today on live stream today. So, just to give y'all an overview what I'm going to be talking about, get my notes here. Well, we're going to be talking about how the Fed chair wants to raise interest rates anyway, despite the fact that the bank just crashed. For those you don't, and I'll explain that in a little bit. Lib-Karen shows why Democrats will still find a way to lose to Donald Trump even if he does get arrested. Uh, go over it briefly. The NAACP rejects reparations proposal in San Francisco that would give black folk in San Francisco $5 million each over a period of years. Tasha K's mouth doesn't save her again, and she apologizes to Cardi B. And they still haven't arrested Donald Trump yet. What a surprise! That's right, folks. They have not arrested Donald Trump yet. I'm shocked. I'm so shocked. He's such a terrible person. They haven't arrested Donald Trump yet. I'm so shocked. I'm shocked. No, not really. He's a president and he knows too damn much. If they do arrest him, that's not a good sign for the country. I'm just going to say that much. All right, let's get started. Well, first, just give me a second here. I should have had this all set up for you, but I'm running a little slow today. All right, live stream playlist. Shut up. We're not starting with you first, you sorry heifer. And you'll understand why I'm saying that in a minute. First, we're going to start with the Fed chair, but let me full screen and let's see. I present. Let me share my screen, and we're going to be sharing Microsoft Edge. Share that. We'll get to that heifer in a minute, but we're going to actually start with the Fed chair and what he has to say.
Good afternoon. Before discussing today's meeting, let me briefly address recent developments in the banking sector. In the past 2 weeks, serious difficulties at a small number of banks have emerged. History has shown that isolated banking problems, if left unaddressed, can undermine confidence in healthy banks and threaten the ability of the banking system as a whole to play its vital role in supporting the savings and credit needs of households and businesses. In response to these events, the Federal Reserve, working with the Treasury Department and the FDIC, took decisive actions to protect the U.S. economy and to strengthen public confidence in our banking system. These actions demonstrate that all depositors' savings in the banking system are safe. With the support of the Treasury, the Federal Reserve Board created the Bank Term Funding Program to ensure that banks that hold safe and liquid assets can, if needed, borrow reserves against those assets at par. This program, along with our long-standing discount window, is effectively meeting the unusual funding needs that some banks have faced and makes clear that ample liquidity in the system is available. Our banking system is sound and resilient with strong capital and liquidity. We will continue to closely monitor conditions in the banking system and are prepared to use all of our tools as needed to keep it safe and sound.
Oh boy.
In addition, we are committed to learning the lessons from this episode and to work to prevent events like this from happening again. Turning to the broader economy and monetary policy, inflation remains too high and the labor market continues to be very tight. My colleagues and I understand the hardship that high inflation is causing, and we remain strongly committed to bringing inflation back down to our 2% goal. Price stability is the responsibility of the Federal Reserve. Without price stability, the economy does not work for anyone. In particular, without price stability, we will not achieve a sustained period of strong labor market conditions that benefit all. The U.S. economy slowed significantly last year, with real GDP rising at a below-trend pace of 0.9%. Consumer spending appears to have picked up this quarter, although some of that strength may reflect the effects of swings in the weather across the turn of the year. In contrast, activity in the housing sector remains weak, largely reflecting higher mortgage rates. Higher interest rates and slower output growth also appear to be weighing on business fixed investment. Committee participants generally expect subdued growth to continue. As shown in our summary of economic projections, the median projection for real GDP growth stands at just 0.4%.
Okay, to make a long story short, despite the fact that SNVB, which stands for Silicon Valley Bank, despite the fact that that bank failed, they're going to raise interest rates anyway. And as BGS would tell us, buckle up because this is a cluster F rate waiting to happen. There's a specific reason why Silicon Valley Bank failed, and oh dear, you have to I'm not going to discuss that here because oh shit, if it's what I think it is, if it's as bad as it sounds, buckle up, folks. Recession's not the word. Let's put it this that way. Recession's not the word you need to be using. This is some messed up stuff. But that's the main news for that. Let me go to this sorry heifer. Yeah, as you notice, I got in the title, I got Lib-Karen. And you're going to see why I have that in my title in just a second. Let's see. Let's play this Lib-Karen.
Listen, Democrats, can we please stop talking about primarying Joe Biden? Who should run against Joe Biden? Will Democrats get behind Joe Biden? This many Democrats want an alternative to Joe Biden. Can we?
Yeah, actually, a lot of Democrats do want to turn to Joe Biden. Only 12% of Democrats want Joe Biden to run again. So she's talking about they shouldn't primary Joe Biden. Okay.
Just not. The absolute last thing democracy needs right now is a Democratic primary.
Think about what she just said. The last thing this democracy needs right now is a Democratic primary. The last thing this democracy needs right now is choice in leaders. Last thing a democracy needs right now is a choice in leaders. She just said that crap with a straight face. But this is the best the Democrats are going are prepping you for. I think she's a plant. She looks like a stay-at-home mom, but if you look at her content, she's clearly a Democrat plant. But let's continue.
We're in late stage capitalism with a
Yeah, no shit.
corrupt Supreme Court on a knife's edge between autocracy and democracy, and people want to spend $100 million to undermine our successful incumbent when the alternative is the twice impeached criminal ex-president or the man who is single-handedly turning Florida into a fascist dictatorship? Why?
Blah blah blah. You say what you want about Trump. You say what you want about Ron DeSantis. You knuckleheads will still find a way to lose to him anyway. So your point being, what?
I know people are excited for fresh young leaders with bright new ideas, but
Yeah, I want some fresh new young leaders too. But you knuckleheads are standing in the way of fresh young leaders. So we have to. Our choices are between Donald Trump or Ron DeSantis, whichever one wins. Probably Donald Trump, or creepy Joe Biden. Those are our choices, and they ain't good ones. But but you want to shame us to vote for Joe Biden, Lord. Anyway,
those fresh young leaders will never get a chance if we don't protect democracy now.
no, those fresh young leaders will never get a chance because you're not going to let them. Stop lying.
The fact is, Joe Biden has gotten more accomplished in 2 years than any president in the history of presidents. Yeah, she's right about that. He's basically trying to start World War III with this proxy war with Ukraine, and inflation is through the roof, is the highest it's been in the last 40 years. Yeah, he's doing a wonderful job. Grocery prices are through the roof. Joe Biden's just doing just a wonderful job. In an increasingly cynical world, Joe Biden is a decent man with an incredible staff.
Who probably has dementia? Yeah, I said it. I said it back during election. People looked at me like I was crazy. And he done felt 3 or 4 times already on camera.
Who knows what he's doing and has thoughtful plans for the future of this country.
Yeah, thoughtful plans. Start World War III with Russia. Yeah, that's a real thoughtful plan. That's a real thoughtful plan, isn't it, folks? Trying to do a proxy war with Russia, trying to mess with another superpower like Russia. Now Russia and China are teaming up, and now Russia and China are teaming up. It looks like Russia's going to start using the UN instead of the U.S. dollar. Congratulations, you played yourself.
That include women's rights and gay rights and workers' rights and voters' rights and higher minimum wage and lower healthcare costs and environmental protections. It could be argued that the biggest reason democracy is winning in this David and Goliath story in Ukraine is because Joe Biden had the foreign policy.
Ukraine is getting their ass whipped. Stop playing around.
Experience and humility to gather world leaders together and build a coalition to support them. He can run.
Once again, Ukraine is clearly losing that war. There are now reports out that they're kidnapping people off the streets of Ukraine to fight the war, to be drafted in the war. They're literally taking people off the streets to fight this war because they're losing that badly. But anyway.
On all of that, we don't need to replace him. We need to spend our time and money giving him a bigger.
So we need to waste money on, let's see, high gas prices. We need to waste money supporting the guy that brought us high gas prices, more expensive groceries, a tech economy that's falling apart. We should spend money to get this knucklehead elected again. Okay. Keep telling yourself that lie. I ain't going to do it.
Majority in Congress so he can get even more accomplished. Yeah, he's old. He talks old. He's a goofy grandpa who says.
Yeah, he's old.
things like malarkey. Who cares? By every measurable metric, he's an excellent leader.
Let that sink in. We're on the brink of World War III, and she's calling this dude an excellent leader. We are on the brink of World War III, and she's calling him an excellent leader. By the way, I don't know if you noticed or not, Russia has nukes. We have nukes. Starting World War III is not going to be a pretty sight. And this country has enough problems. But she's calling Joe Biden an excellent leader. All right? That's right. Democrats. To the brothers who support the Democrat Party. So who else you gonna vote for? Keep this up. Let heifers like this speak for you. Let heifers like this speak for you. Trump gonna be 47. Watch.
If we didn't have lying propaganda networks and
What you mean, MSNBC and CNN and Fox News? Yeah, you're right. They do lie.
self-serving chaos agents constantly trying to sell us on the idea that he's some demented evil pedophile out.
He is demented. I don't know about him being a pedophile. That hasn't been proven. Although there's some credible, they do have some credible witnesses. I'm just saying.
To ruin the country, and you just looked at the facts of his presidency on paper, there would be zero debate he was doing a bang-up job. You don't.
Yeah, he's doing a bang-up job. We're almost we're on the brink of World War III because they don't want a peace deal in Ukraine. He's doing such a bang-up job.
Don't spend $100 million undermining your own party to defeat someone who's doing a bang-up job. You run your successful sitting president.
She thinks Joe Biden's successful. Lord.
And you spend the resources you would have spent on a primary building the infrastructure that will defeat your opposition. You know, the party who wants to take your vote and force you to have a baby.
This is coming from the party that wants to shame you into voting for them and not do shit for you. Great message, Democrats. Is it? See what I mean by liberal Karen?
And tell you what you can read and what you can teach and what you can know. The people passing laws to tell people how to dress and how to act and what they can do with their own bodies. The party calling for a national divorce and suggesting that maybe Democrats shouldn't get to vote at all. The party that wants to get rid of.
Oh, come on. If some of y'all had your way, you wouldn't let Republicans vote at all either. Shut up.
Everything from Social Security to public schools, who have already passed laws to strip women.
Have you listened to Joe Biden's speeches in the past, lady? He wants to cut Social Security too. I don't know what you smoking, but Joe Biden ain't no angel when it comes to Social Security. Lord, these let's finish this video out. Libtards.
Of their rights and make trans people detransition and force private companies to toe their policy line. You don't give those people the gift of fighting amongst yourselves. You spend your time and money working.
Well, y'all fighting amongst yourselves too. Progressives don't agree with your goofy ass. I don't know what you talking. I don't know what you tripping.
To put down that fascist, authoritarian, white Christian nationalist uprising taking over half the country.
And you forcing transformers on everybody is not authoritarianism. Okay. Keep lying to yourself.
Joe Biden is better than any alternative the Republicans could put up. So if you
keep telling yourself that lie, you're going to make Trump 47.
Want to win, how you feel about him is irrelevant. We don't need a new presidential candidate in 2024.
Yes, you do, and you definitely need a new vice president. I'm just saying. That woman is clearly not qualified to be vice president. I'm gonna leave it right there.
We need to keep the Senate and flip the House.
Good luck doing that.
We need to fill the states with AGs who believe in the rule of law and legislators who believe in democracy. We need to pay attention to our school boards.
Agreed there.
Our current president is successful and he can win.
Yeah, he's successful in starting World War III. Yeah, that's really he's successful in almost starting World War III. High inflation, high gas prices, well, hell, high everything. Everything's gone up since Joe Biden got in office. He's a real successful president. Don't y'all think so?
We need to pick our battles right now. And a Democratic primary, it just isn't one of them. Sorry, not sorry.
So Democrats like her. Let me stop sharing my screen. So let's talk about this for a minute. Democrats like her, by the way, just coming in, hit the like button, share and subscribe, and hit the Cash App and support the show. Democrats like her think it's a good idea not to have any debate and just to let creepy Joe Biden run again. Democrats like her think they can shame somebody into voting for Joe Biden in 2024 because Donald Trump's a racist. Here's what the argument, I guarantee this is going to be what the argument's going to be. He's a racist. He wants to enslave you. Blah 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 blah. He's going to enslave us. He's such a racist. Democracy's on the line. The fate of democracy relies on you. You need to go vote. Democrats like her, as you can see, it's not even 2024 yet, and that's already their message. That's what they want to put out there. Okay. Don't be mad when Trump becomes number 47. And there's precedents for that. Remember what I told you about Grover Cleveland? He was your 22nd president and your 24th president. He lost to Benjamin Harrison, who was, ironically enough, from my state. And he won again against Benjamin Harrison the second time around. So if history repeats itself, there's a strong chance Donald Trump might get back in office, whether they arrest him or not. Well, let's talk about that for a minute. They still haven't arrested him yet. Trump says they probably will arrest him this week, and it hasn't happened yet. Go figure. It is what it is. Can't make this stuff up. All right. Now, what was going to be my next topic? Now that we're done with that heifer. Oh yes. Let's talk about Tasha-K's mouth. Actually, I'm not kidding. We're going to talk about this heifer right here. Tasha-K. Well, how can I say this? Tasha-K's mouth doesn't save her again. She lost her appeal against Cardi B. What a shock. No, not really. Because, well, and listen, I am no fan. I am no fan of Cardi B. But you should not be allowed to slander people. Tasha K gets on her platform and deliberately slanders and deliberately tells lies about people. She gets on her platform to run her mouth. Now, granted, there let's not get it twisted. There's room in YouTube for black women to gossip on YouTube. Lovely T has a good channel. I watch her. Don't always agree, but I do watch her. But Tasha-K in particular makes up stuff and puts it out there like it's fact. And she did enough of it to Cardi B. Cardi B sent her a cease and desist letter. She ignored it and kept her stuff up. They went to court, and now she owes Cardi B about $4 million. All because she couldn't keep her mouth shut. Can't make this stuff up, folks. And it is what it is. If I were her, I would pay that. I would keep my mouth shut and pay that $4 million you owe Cardi B in installments or whatever you got to do. But you really need to keep your mouth out of it. I'm just saying. Oh boy, what else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, the NAACP in San Francisco came out against cash payment reparations. Okay. If you're just coming in, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Hit the Cash App and support the show. Um, Black folk, seriously, seriously, why is the NAACP still relevant to some of y'all? Why? Cash App support the show. Um, I shared a video of Kamala Harris promoting the school to prison pipeline. And if I'm not mistaken, that was at an NAACP conference. But we still have black folk who blindly support the NAACP. NAACP is clearly one of the storefronts of the Democrat Party, in my personal opinion. But we still have black folk to support the NAACP. Uh, you can't make this stuff up. Well, what else we got here? What else we got on our docket today? Did I go over everything I wanted to go over today? Yeah, I did. Oh, and they still ain't arrested Trump yet. Oh well, you already went over that. So, give me just a few minutes here. We're going to have a little fun. Let me set some stuff up here. But now that the news items are out of the way, we're gonna have a little fun on this live stream. 1 second. Let me put here we go. Display HD. All right. All right.
we're going to be doing some Chat GPT. As BGS said, we're going to be training the little bastard. Only difference is we're going to be training a little bastard in my own program. So, let's see, what can we ask Chat GPT today? All right. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the Cash App, support the show. What is Joe Biden's approval? Okay. Question mark. Oh, okay. Well, let's do this. I know you know this. Did Joe Biden write the crime bill? He said no, he didn't, but he helped write the crime bill. Oh boy. All right, let's do some programming stuff. So, ChatGPT is amazing to me because right the theme um write me WordPress theme in PHP. As somebody who's worked in WordPress, I can tell you that's pretty accurate. That's some pretty accurate stuff. But that's all our news I really had today for you guys. Some of it may be disappointing. Some of it, the news is what it is. It is what it is. And let's see, what is my time? What's my time? About 30 minutes. All right. Yeah, since nobody is other people are probably on other people's screens right now, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Thanks for all who came. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace. Yo, this is AB Media 83. Want to support the channel? Hit the Cash App. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification so you can be notified the next time I upload a live stream or video. And always remember, keep it grinding keep it pushing, keep it moving. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace.